edits are to move the story forward by giving relevant information. In each shot, you must figure out the amount of information you want the audience to have in order to determine the time you linger in on that particular cut.
So Destin bolts out the door, down to where the dumpster is, yelling after the intern with the trash, like, hey, stop, my food's in there! Meanwhile, the intern's just tossed the bag into the dumpster. Destin looks at it, you know, like, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna dumpster dive for my dinner? Eventually gives up and goes back. It was great.
That's lost the wheel.
That wheel
That's
is
why
still
you get
bouncing.
2 tries, Chad.
Can you do that with a wheel?
Bouncing.
I can defy physics.
All right, let's see this.
This guy's very important delivery to make. Yes! The only way you could have done worse than me. Yes! Yes! Hey, Jared.
Good job, Jared.
So,
High five. High five, Jared.
That's 6,500.
Look at Jared.
Looking pretty good compared to that 0, right?
So despite a promising start, I have blown my engine and gotten a grand total of $0. The most embarrassing total you could possibly get.
Oh, God.
A feat all on its own, and I have achieved it.
And the British guy just ran right in my line of fire. How does he expect to live?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Excellent AI. All right, next question comes from Twitter and Hybrid Rain. He wants to know, does the game bring any new mechanics for the gameplay, and do you get immersed in the story?
Any new mechanics? No. It's got the same quasi-cover system that was in the first one. Do you get immersed in the story? There's so much potential for a great story and to make you really care about this crazy guy with a bullet that you play as. But they just didn't really carry it out. They didn't really execute it well.
So, one of the things that also caught me off was the characters. They're not going to look like, you know, 1980s character. You know, we talked about Bumblebee, and Bumblebee's not going to be he's not going to be an old school Slugbug. It's kind of like if you were to have a concept car of what cars would look like in 2010 from the 80s. That's kind of what he looks like.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's a good choice.
Are you guys big Transformers fans?
You know, I was not really at the beginning of this project, but as I got to learn more about the characters and the history, it definitely sort of won me over.
Kind of grows in you a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I grew up a G1 guy watching the cartoons, so I kind of was a fan. You know, I kind of lost touch over the years, but it was nice to kind of come back to my roots here and actually make a game based on something I grew up, you know, playing with the toys and watching the cartoons.
Dude, somebody stole your awesome bag of metallic tools.
Oh, weak.
Yeah, man, let's go get them.
Yeah, having a little trouble? Well, I got 7 words for you. Greatest backup in video game history. If you can't take the heat, call on those physics-defying boys in blue to give you a little air support. Unless you're playing on the last level, there is no place, no target they can't hit. Inside a warehouse? Not a problem. On a boat? A little impossible, but guess what? Not a problem. Ride an elevator where you think support would be impossible? Guess what? What the hell? That shouldn't even be physically possible. Oh, 16-bit. So great.